Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy and this is Let's Play on Bioreal Farm. So as I talked about last time, I'm gonna switch farms. I sold off my old farm and I got a new farm. And here it is. So this is the view and this is the farm. Here's the house. Here's my car, here's the Keenan that came with the farm. We got new equipment. We need a mower. We sold off our paws. We have a JCB instead. We have a round baler. We have a wrapper. Wrap silage. We still have the same combine and weeder. We did buy an 8345R just to get something bigger to pull all the stuff around with. Still have the Huddig. We sold off our red side and got a Pronto instead because it's 3 meter wider. We need that. We had a lot of land to cover. 6120M is still here and spreader. Here are our cows. We have 103 cows. Came with a bit of silage. We have our auger and a couple of bins. Still have the 10 meter cultivator and the ripper. The ripper is on the back and that's the power harrow. A front cultivator. This is for a Huddig, I believe. Snow shovel. The auger, our trailer, our bale trailer, and then we bought this Abbey and the tractor we have since before. So this is Abbey, we're going to use to spread slurry, and that's what we actually are doing currently. That's our project now. It's late autumn and we're going to spread slurry on our fields, and we are working away. So we're going to move over to our fields. I'm going to show you the fields, of course. So we own this field which is next to our farm. Oh, first, before we do that, we're gonna go and show you the finances. So we're gonna switch over to our Excel document. So the old farm was valued at 661,475, which was the buy price plus what we had for this, the chicken coops and the silos. So that's why it's valued by that, and a little bit more because it was a ecological farm. So about 10 grand more, so not a lot, but that's what we got for it. So since we repaid all our loans before that, our profit was 661, which meant we had a cash. This is not correct actually, I think. Oh well, that's the profit. This is the amount of cash we had. The new farm was 1,168,693 euros. The cows was 154,500. The down payment equals 233. That's the down payment for all the equipment we bought because we need to buy more equipment, of course. This, where is this? So we need to buy. Where is the equipment? There. John Deere, JCB, auger. No. So, bought the auto wrapper, Novacat, Icon, baler, Abbey, Pronto, John Deere, JCB. Those are the ones we bought. Down payment for them was 51,000, so 993. So, anyway, when we paid everything, we did pay off. Actually, we did pay. You can ignore that because we actually ended up paying off all the equipment we bought because we had pretty okay amount of money in the bank, so we did that. which meant we ended up with, we would have ended up with this plus this, but we ended up with this. So this is the amount of loans we have. This is our value, which equals like 50% of our, the loans is 50% of our value. Which is good. That's actually pretty good. So the thing we need to pay off is the farm and the silos. Everything else is paid off. So that's 19 grand a year, which is not a lot. Hopefully we'll make a lot more than that. So we will be able to reduce this loan, hopefully, in a few years. We'll see what it will cost. That's sort of the finances of it. So let's go back here. Land hasn't been taking very well good off. The farmer didn't do anything the last year on the farm, unfortunately, so you have a lot of land. Well, I guess it's, in a way it's good because it hasn't been used this year, so next year will be, we don't have to think about what to plant on which part of the farm. But we're gonna have to set up a few fields of grass. It's too cold to plant now, it's 0 degrees in the ground, so we're gonna have to set that up on some fields. I'm gonna try to show you which fields it is. So we own this field. Also, pretty much everything you see in this picture we own. So I'm thinking about maybe this field as grass field, but I'm not 100% sure there. I have a couple of fields down here which are going to be grass fields. So we don't own these fields. We don't own this field, and this we don't own either. And the reason is that because in the with the real numbers mod, these were leased. We don't own this field we own, so this is gonna be grass field. We're gonna plant grass there eventually. Which will be cool, I guess. So grass field here. We don't own that one. I don't think we own this one. No. So if you look at what we own these. This is a forest area. This is not a forest area. These are fields. This is forest here. This is semi between forest and field, a little bit forest field. So we own these ones up to this point here. This is the area we own. It's quite a lot, so that's kind of cool. And we spent a few hours spreading slurry yesterday, so right at the edge of this map. Think about here or so. Sometimes it's hard to see the edge of where you spread slurry. Here you can see it, maybe. Like so. Okay. So you spread this at about 7 kilometers per hour. Okay. That's one thing I've noticed. I was out riding my bike yesterday, and had like a 1:43 training session, 1 hour and 43 minutes, and I passed a tractor which was cultivating, and I sort of studied how fast it was going, and it wasn't going very fast. I think that's one of the things I've done extensively in Farming Simulator, is that I run everything quite fast. But you don't do that. It's a bit like this. This is 7 kilometers per hour, which, if I read up on different forums, is about what you would run it. See, we can run it like this, maybe. And if you run it now, the ABI, all the links are in the description as always, by the way. So I had to buy a few hoses and stuff more, and that's why I don't have 90 grand in the bank. That's why I have 70 grand. And I actually also updated our plow to get well, not a better plow. We got a 1 blade wider plow. See, we'll run across here, so we don't have to. We'll just run across here. I don't know why. So this is also a field that's going to be grass. I'm going to plant grass here in the spring. But for now, it's going to be just as it is. I have to go over the fields and see which fields need to be plowed also. So you see quite a difference in the usage, as if that was what I was going to say. If you have the AB installed, you can run this much faster, and it will empty very fast. So I actually modded this mod slightly, in that I changed the sort of rate at which it outputs the slurry. And I don't remember how I did that, unfortunately, otherwise I would tell you. But you can do that if you just Google it, how you do it. You could find some tutorials or people saying how you should do it. Not that, I'm gonna do here. Steering, snap to angle. Set a A and B line here. this wide enough? Since we have a GPS, we might as well use it. So anyway, this is basically what I'm doing for a bunch of hours now. Played like 2.5 hours, 2 hours maybe yesterday. We're just spreading slurry. I also... What else did I do? Well, that's pretty much it. Prepared everything. So I played on the old farm. I played 244 hours. In case anyone wants to know how much I played actually. And then you can look at, I made 51 episodes on that farm. So, and those were about half an hour, so that's 25, 26, 28 hours maybe of recording. And I played 244 hours total, so it's like difference there. See how much stuff I actually did off screen. Quite a lot, I might add then. So I got this slightly off here. It's almost empty, so we're gonna go head on back and refill it. So the one thing I did actually get quite a lot of from the former owner was I did get quite a lot of slurry. So we have a lot of slurry which we can spread, which is awesome. It makes it easier. I did also invest a bit of money and bought some new tires for this tractor. So, and we went with a wider set of tires. That's why we have these signs on here. Just letting people know we have wider tires. I wanted something that would be less prone to sticking in the mud. Still have to be careful, but a little less. Could maybe go up there. I don't know if there's a road there. I think there might be a road there. Might save us some time. So I'm not that familiar with the area. Well, I played on... This is the Gieselberg map, by the way, if anyone is wondering. And I did play a bit on it before, on my Gieselberg Let's Play. So I know a little bit around it. We're gonna see the fields down here, which will be quite similar to each other. I'm also gonna sort of do as I did on... Oh dear. That road up here does come awfully fast. We are going to join a couple of fields together by plowing the mid section there, because makes it easier to plant them. So there's a bunch of narrow fields over here which we're gonna combine over there somewhere. So this is basically better land, hopefully slightly more productive land than the old farm, where this is a bit further down south, so we'll get a bit more growing season out of the year. And mostly we're going into dairy, so we're gonna get some milk to sell, but we need to do a bit more work to do that, so we don't have as many side projects as we did on the other one. On the last farm we did have honey and well, I guess trees we have here too. So we'll be able to do forestry, but we have a better set of forest to work with. And we also will be we won't do any bees, that's what I'm saying. So because we probably won't have time for that. Here's the part I have to really try to get this site picture ready, right? Maybe like so. No, not even close. Better? Okay, so open that, open this, then we'll go in here and we'll press R and refill it. So this is the site. If I basically back up quite close to this and just past this edge of the house here, or barn, that will be good. So in our here we have 91,000 liters of slurry in the cow barn. We have 103 cows, no milk in production, but that's coming soon. This is where you have the slurry. We also have this slurry lagoon, or slurry shaft, or whatever you call it. And then we have 1,552,000 liters of slurry, so we have a lot of slurry in this one. So we have a lot of slurry to use. So that's full. Turn the pump off. Turn that off. Put it side. This abbey is nice. I want to see. I don't know if this works. Maybe it does. Okay. And then we're heading back to our field. Actually, I want to set up the mirrors. Can I set up the mirrors on this one? Just mirrors. That's the seating. I can't remember. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. So I'm gonna finish this field and then I'll continue this off screen. Quite a lot. We'll see, we'll probably do a couple more episodes on slurry spreading because we're gonna do this. I'm gonna run, I haven't decided if I'm gonna run 9 day seasons or 12-day seasons. We have a lot of land, so we might run 12-day seasons. That might be more, not realistic, it's not the word I'm looking for, because then we run more. But I might change that. So we have money in bank, we have a good loan set, we have the equipment we need, we're gonna soon see the milk production start, and we also, at that point, we can also sell some of their calves. We're not keeping calves more than we need. We're going to sell those off pretty fast because we don't have the place any space for it, basically. So I'm running 40 kilometers per hour because apparently it says on the back there, on the front there of the API that it can run at 40 kilometers per hour. So I guess we're following that one. So we'll spread slurry on that field, this field, and then we'll just continue onwards and see which fields we'll spread slurry on. And then after that it will be plowing time, so we'll have a look at which fields needs plowing and then we'll plow those. That's the plan anyway. We have a ton of slurry, so we'll spread slurry instead of fertilizer if we can. Still, this is an organic farm, and has been from the beginning, and we'll continue to run it as organic farm. So it takes about 6 minutes to empty this one. Which, if I looked at some different forums of farmers, and someone had the Airbnb, and he usually drove it around 7 kilometers per hour, 7, 8 or so, and he actually between 6 and 9, I think it's 6 and 8, I think he said. So I said 7, and he would empty it in about 6 minutes. So I changed the mod so it would mimic that. So it takes 6 minutes to empty now, or-ish, around 6 minutes. But it's a lot of trips back and forth. But it's somewhat less amount of trips compared to how it was before I changed it. I'll do this little area first here, so we don't have to go back and do that. Maybe just a waste of time, but I want to be quite thorough. I think you could run about 20. Well, I guess it depends on the state of the field though, but start spreading slurry. So last bit of this on this field, and then we'll have a few fields more to do. So we're not done but far. This tractor is going to run a lot of hours, I think. Basically, it's a nice tractor. I like this tractor. It'll be interesting to see the bigger one, the 8 series or 8 Art series tractor we bought. So that's mostly for power, and it has wide tire, it had duals on it. And we're going to use that for the Pronto. So mostly for the Pronto and the cultivator. Maybe even the Deep Ripper and a Power Harrow. Well, I haven't decided on that. We'll see. We'll see the need for it. We have a bigger tractor with more power, and we can use that when we need that. Mostly the jewels. That's a good addition. But the jewels are kind of a hassle to drive around with on these small roads. So we'll see where we'll best use it. It also has a GPS, of course, on it, so it's pretty handy. Do the little edge there, which I missed. So, okay. So if we look at our field here, we have spread slurry on these ones. So we're gonna spread slurry on this one, then we'll move way over here. These are pretty okay fertilized actually, so might not have to do as much there. So this little bridge, I don't know how to get over that one. That one with the jewels, but that will be a future problem, I guess. It's spreading, so that's good. Okay, we're gonna stop here. Thank you for watching. I'm Andy. If you liked this episode, please hit like button, leave a comment or share. If you like this channel, please subscribe. Anyway, welcome to my new farm on BioReal Farm, and we'll see where we end up with this one. So year 6, still in year 5, but we'll moving into year 6 on farming. Okay, have a great day everyone. See you soon. Bye bye.